10 foods to avoid if you have high blood pressure. High blood pressure or hypertension puts extra stress on your heart and blood vessel. This extra stress eventually leads to heart attack or stroke. According to reports by American Health Association, 1 of 3 Americans has high blood pressure complications. It gets way more complicated with the course of time. So, this is the high time to go a step ahead to know the foods which accelerate high blood pressure. High blood pressure is called silent killer since its existence is so subtle. Around 28% of Americans don't even know that they're suffering from high blood pressure. It is one of the primary reasons of death in the US. Experts opine that you can control high blood pressure with a moderate food habit. In that case, you must avoid several food items. So, let's find them and kick them out from our daily life. Number 1. Deli meat. Actually, excessive intake of daily sodium is one of the underlying reasons of high blood pressure. Processed deli and lunch meats you buy to make sandwiches can produce extra sodium in your body. A 2-ounce serving of some lunch meats could contain about 600 milligrams of sodium. As deli meats are often seasoned and preserved with salt to last longer, it produces sodium. So, you should add salad in sandwich to lower sodium intake. Number 2. Frozen pizza. Most of the Americans like to take frozen pizza at least once a week as it is easy and inexpensive. But you should be careful about frozen pizza. It is also another potential source of sodium. It is said that one serving of frozen pizza can have as much as 1,000 milligrams of sodium. So, you should think twice before making frozen pizza a habit. Number 3. Ramen noodles. Ramen noodles, a popular type of instant noodles, have been a favorite noodle meal for many. Sorry to mention that ramen noodles put a strain on your health. For your kind information, one package of generic ramen noodles contains 14 grams of fat and about 1,580 milligrams of sodium. You obviously should avoid it if you want to safeguard your heart health. Number 4. Salt. Salt and sodium have always been a bad choice when it comes to living with high blood pressure and heart disease. Experts suggest that people with high blood pressure limit their daily sodium intake to just 1,500 milligrams. According to the Mayo Clinic, the average American eats about 3,400 milligrams a day, more than twice that amount. So, it is important to check daily salt intake. Number 5. Milk. We all know that milk is a great source of calcium, and high-fat dairy sources like whole milk provide you more fat than you need. Nutritionists opine that 1 cup serving of whole milk has about 8 grams of fat, 5 grams of which are saturated. Saturated fat is worse for you and has been linked to heart disease. Number 6. Pickles. Pickles are usually prepared in the way of food preservation. It is said that a dill pickle spear may have 300 milligrams of sodium, and an entire pickle can contain half of your daily recommended sodium serving or more. So, you should seriously think about it. Number 7. Canned soup. You should be a bit worried when you take canned soup. A serving of soup apparently may seem to be a healthy choice, but it's not if you're watching your blood pressure. There are low-sodium versions available, and to avoid it, you can easily make your own soups and freeze them in individual portions. If you make your own soup, you can limit the amount of salt used for flavoring and substituting other spices. Number 8. Sugar. We already know that excessive sugar intake has been linked to increased cases of weight gain and obesity. In addition to that, high sugar intake is also linked to high blood pressure. High blood pressure is more common in people who are overweight or obese. So, you should limit your sugar intake to lead a healthy life. According to American Health Association, women should limit their added sugar intake to 6 teaspoons per day. On the other hand, men should restrict themselves to 9 teaspoons per day. Number 9. Trans fats and saturated fats. Most trans fats in the American diet are found in packaged, processed foods. Saturated and trans fats are known to increase your level of LDL cholesterol. LDL cholesterol is a bad type of cholesterol. High levels can accumulate in your blood vessels, making them stiff and leading to increased blood pressure and heart disease. If you have hypertension, you should avoid foods that are high in saturated fats or trans fats. Number 10. Sausage. If you take sausage frequently, then you have to get worried. The hidden presence of salt in sausage might trigger high blood pressure. Doctors suggest that you should limit your daily sausage intake to keep a sound health. So it'll be a smart choice if you avoid extra intake of sausage in between your daily meals. Finally, you must stay away from these bad foods in your daily life. Actually, you can start your day with a green juice too. You will find some smoothie recipes about HBP on this channel. Don't forget to check your pressure level weekly and take food according to the results. If possible, consult with your nearest physician.